Peace and blessings to you all. We're back with another analysis of when mixing the streets with the content world goes wrong. Today, it's time to break down how Adam is clearly a puppet master pulling strings, but don't have any strings strong enough to control DW Flame. Since DW arrived to No Jumper, he has slowly been proving himself to be an honorable man who's loyal to his hood, while Bricc Baby has been consistently on a downfall. When you think about it, Whack 100 is credited for bringing DW to No Jumper. Then DW has his first viral moment with using the wrong word for a cigarette in front of Bricc. Bricc Baby ends up losing his street credibility for his actions during and after the show. DW started to get all of the support from No Jumper fans in the streets. Bricc Baby crashed out while DW was talking about how Bricc Baby called the street members off-brand. DW ended up ending the career of his rival Big. Sad, and now Bricc Baby has been doing his best to suck up to Adam. Ever since he blamed Adam for being a puppet master, making everyone ask about a potential DW Flame and Bricc Baby beef. It's a lot to unpackage, but let's focus on what most people looked past. Everyone is aware of DW Flame walking off a live show after Adam said he has Bad Girls Club energy. Of course, many call this a crash out, but from the timeline of recent events we will cover, you will be able to see that when DW Flame walked away, he was avoiding himself from actually crashing out on Adam on a No Jumper livestream show. It's time to pay attention to what was going on before the avoided crash out, and how everyone reacted when DW Flame made a surprise return. Let's start off by checking out this first part, where Adam, DW Flame, and Bricc Baby are discussing the previous crash out debate, when Adam and Suspect had a heated argument about hip-hop.
He's probably going to know more about the NBA than some random guy who was a fucking point guard for the Spurs for 2-3 years, right? No, but this is the actual argument that I was making. Everyone tried to take it away from me and make it about something else.
You made it make more sense.
But that's exactly what I was saying the whole time, and everybody misinterpreted it.
You made it make more sense because listen, if I come from the NBA and then I start writing on it too, I think I can surpass you and have more knowledge than you because I actually did it.
It's possible.
And I'm on this side.
That's possible, but like my example that I think I was actually giving in the moment is that somebody like Alex Alonso, who is apparently a gang expert, at least according to the courts,
majoring in communication,
everything like that. Okay, if he's a gang expert.
From the start, it's important to remind those who knew, and let others know now, that Adam and Bricc Baby have openly admitted to being users of heavy party drugs. This is only important because, for Adam, you can tell that he is extra hyped up when he raises his voice extra high at random unnecessary moments. For Bricc Baby, you can tell that he is extra calm and slowed down to the point where it's hard to understand what he's trying to say at times. We'll get to that later on, but for now, you can tell that Adam is trying to explain his side of the Suspect argument and doing everything possible to get the two street members to agree with his position. Just to make things clear, if you watch the actual argument from the start, it's clear that Adam was in the wrong. A fan made a comment supporting Suspect's hip-hop opinions more than Adam, and Adam found that super chat comment offensive to himself. No matter how you view or spin this, Adam is wrong for letting his ego get in the way of the most obvious point. A fan is showing Suspect love for what Suspect is doing and saying on Adam's channel and platform. So this is clearly showing love to the No Jumper brand as well. But since Adam is in his high and narcissistic bag, he wants everyone to view his hip-hop opinion as the most legitimate. And it's sad to say, but Adam was able to use a few gang member analogies and references to people who study gang culture to sway Bricc Baby and DW Flame towards looking at Adam as a qualified source for hip-hop information. Before we continue, can anyone tell me what Adam has done for hip-hop besides interview of artist where he speaks about everything besides their music for most of the interview? Let's move forward.
Or like take someone who wrote books about gangs, that he could potentially have more knowledge about something than someone who was actually brought up and raised in it, because there is very little incentive for a person who was just raised in it. And I'll even go beyond that. When it comes to rap, I personally feel like I know more about rap than 99% of people who are into rap because of—
Wow, this is an immediate point to highlight. Let the record reflect that Adam22 claims that he knows more about hip-hop than 99% of all hip-hop fans, just because of his No Jumper platform that he proudly created. It's a good thing that DW and Bricc were there to finally give a little pushback, But for now, let's remember that this is literally moments before DW Flame walks away. Could it simply be the narcissism of Adam taking over? Is this all a result of the party drugs that he admits to consuming? What kind of math is Adam doing, and who is in the 1% of hip-hop fans that he thinks are the only ones who know more about hip-hop than him? Let's just make sure we're clear. Out of all the past and current rappers, their teams that were parts of their careers, their families that were heavily involved in the culture, their fans who dedicated their lives to the rappers and would wait on lines for hours for concert tickets or buying a single or album, the inmates all around the nation that use their limited resources and access to the outside world to manage on getting a radio to listen to some hip-hop and hang up pictures and posters from magazines all around their cells. Adam is saying that he knows more about hip-hop than 99% of them. Let's see where this goes next.
The fact that because of my job, I just have a reason to know about all these different scenes all over the country and the world. And it's like, I just don't know many people who know all about underground rappers from Texas, Florida, New York, Chicago, Louisiana, wherever.
Milwaukee.
Now, to be fair,
certified
Suspect is
he's coming back.
Suspect is like that too. He's the type of person who's like a serious fucking rap nerd and is actually from rap. But the only thing that I was saying was that just because you're from a culture doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to know more than somebody who goes out of their way to become an expert in that culture.
So now we're getting to some subliminal truths. For starters, Adam is viewing his knowledge on the young rappers, nationally, as superior over everyone else. Let's look at this from a no-jumper perspective. Adam made his rise to hip-hop media fame after interviewing young rappers that were from different regions of the nation, from Triple X to the drill rappers from Chicago to New York. Adam made his claim to fame in the midst of the newer wave of emotional and drill rap legacy of hip-hop. Think about it, Adam was one of the main people putting these types of artists on a pedestal while doing interviews focused on their past or current drug use, sex life, and criminal history. How many hip-hop legends have been on No Jumper and how many have not? How many unsigned artists went on No Jumper to display their skills with a live freestyle? Adam may be a lot of things that people call him, but he's far from stupid. Adam knows that he's only covering the newer age of hip-hop, and he's not focused on the music of the artist, and instead focuses on what is trending and for gossip to get viral content. This looks like a clear agenda starting to unravel itself. Adam is trying to convince the culture that from now on, the new rule is that just because you were from the previous culture and eras of hip-hop doesn't mean that you know more than someone who knows everything about the new era of hip-hop. However you feel about this, what makes Adam's opinion more or less important than others? What's next now?
You're talking about the original source of the argument, which was the Kendrick Cole Drake thing, which I don't really feel that strongly about it. I did see some people posting up first week numbers and saying, look at how Kendrick has better first week numbers than J. Cole. From my perspective, I feel like J. Cole's music is more popular than Kendrick's music, but again, the numbers would dictate that better, and I don't want to be just like making statements like that about shit that I'm not actually like educated in.
This has got to be one of the most pivotal and telling clips of Adam on No Jumper. Follow this path. Adam starts off standing on the hill that he is officially a hip-hop expert, and his No Jumper platform is proof in itself that he's right. So, unless you are Vlad TV, you shouldn't ever view Adam as anything less than an expert on hip-hop. Then he slowly starts to expose himself as he tries to blend his newfound expert skills with his explanation on why he won the debate with Suspect on hip-hop. First, he admits that the debate started off only about everyone giving their thoughts on the Kendrick Lamar versus J. Cole beef. Now this is when our certified hip-hop expert, Adam, lets us know that he only picked J. Cole because he thinks that J. Cole has better streaming numbers than Kendrick. Before moving forward, I need to make this clear for anyone who does not know. No Jumper hates Back on Fig. Back on Fig has very heavy connections with TDE. Kendrick works under TDE. So it's obvious that Adam only picked J. Cole because he's against anything related to Back on Figure. This could have been Lush One versus Kendrick, and Adam was still going to use his hip-hop expert knowledge to prove why Lush One really won the battle. But speaking on expert knowledge and wrapping this part up, it's crazy how Adam ends up admitting, in the same conversation, that he does not want to make statements when he's not well educated on the facts, because he's not an expert. Like we stated earlier, drug us or not, this is exposing that there is an overflow of fake and toxic energy at No Jumper.
But so then, once it turned into a little bit more of a personal attack, which from my perspective, I didn't feel like I was really doing too much. I felt like I was just I feel like he hit me with a personal attack, so I gave him a little tiny taste of what a personal attack from me would be like. Not a personal attack, but like an evaluation of who gets to have an opinion about some shit. I did a tiny microscopic bit of flexing in the sense of saying, like, if my opinion is so irrelevant, then why did I create what is arguably the biggest fucking West Coast media company?
Yeah.
Which, all that shit just immediately got interpreted as Adam is flexing, Adam is bragging about his comments, whatever. But you guys know, I never do that. I never, like, we're never going to have a fucking argument on here where I'm going to turn it into, look at me, I'm successful, so therefore my fucking opinion matters more.
I mean,
I have no idea why Adam thinks it's okay to use his power as the boss to flex on Suspect, besides pushing his new agenda. That only those with huge platforms are allowed to claim superiority in conversations about hip-hop. The sad thing is that many are already following this path of thinking, not realizing that it's all part of a bigger play. Notice how Adam claims that No Jumper is the #1 media platform. He knows that most of us clearly know that Adam is strictly about making the best content only for the views to go viral and make more money. Can't knock the hustle, but why not be honest about the hustle? Why push this ridiculous narrative about being a hip-hop expert but acknowledge to be a media company and not a hip-hop company? That flex is starting to make less sense now, and Suspect is starting to look more correct in his analysis and argument. What's next?
I mean, Cub feel like that's what you did.
And I did, but I did it in response to him basically invalidating my entire life.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that was your comeback. Like, you like,
it's the umbrella of a whole lot of rappers and stuff to keep you intrigued in what's going on.
That's
also, so all together,
that's a bullshit.
You can't say you built this platform all off of hip hop. You can't say that your opinion doesn't matter. Right. But when he's talking about best lyricists and you, Adam, you really can't write a rap to save your life. So like the shit that you're listening. Don't cut you all the way out. You just never tried.
I'm just saying, I never.
You might come crazy if you start.
I'm just saying, like, it's not something I ever even tried, which is different than me and Lush.
Can I get a feature?
No. Lush.
Oh, fuck you.
Lush is.
Now, if we composing the top 10 most embarrassing No Jumper clips, this would definitely be in the top 3. This starts off with Adam claiming he did not flex on Suspect during their argument, to him immediately going back on his thoughts and claiming that he admits that he did flex on him, but only because he had no choice. The hypocrisy at a constant pace is the main reason why people view No Jumper as a platform that is all about creating and maintaining toxic energy in order to produce the most viral content. The hypocrisy exposes the fact that you guys are so deep into different scripts and narratives that even when trying to have a regular conversation, you can't stop lying. The next embarrassing part is the fact that we see Bricc Baby get stuck trying to be a cheerleader for Adam with his explanation, but at the same time try to show support for Suspect. If you pay attention to all of the videos before Bricc Baby had that crash out and specifically kept blaming Adam for setting up questions about Bricc Baby and street politics, Bricc Baby immediately did a face-to-face with Adam where he calmly apologized to Adam. Ever since then, Bricc Baby has been different and extra supportive towards Adam. The craziest thing is that it seems that Adam has also made some changes towards how he treats Bricc Baby. We will dive deeper into this thought, but Adam is treating Bricc Baby like his girl after he caught his girl doing something wrong. Now Adam is more mean and Bricc Baby is more disciplined and respectful. What do you think about Adam denying Bricc Baby a feature? First, it's obvious that the only reason why Adam even mentions the thought of rapping is because Bricc Baby tried to support Suspect's argument by saying that someone who actually is a rapper will know more about lyrics than someone who is not. The embarrassing thing is that Adam doesn't realize that he's trying to do anything and everything possible to push this agenda, but nobody is buying it. Not even Adam himself. If he really thought he could be a rapper, why didn't he try it yet? This also seems like Adam admitting to the world that he doesn't think that you actually need the best set of skills to be a successful rapper in this new era. The way that he quickly dismisses Bricc Baby when asked for a feature is a preview of what's to come next. Bricc Baby, once again, sounds like someone who is in the doghouse and trying to do whatever is possible to get back in good graces of the Master Mason. Once again, before we move forward, don't forget that this is all going on right before DW Flame walks away. DW Flame is witnessing how Bricc Baby went from making claims of being the face of his hood and being an honorable member in the streets to being a literal lapdog for his boss Adam. that has nothing to do with street politics and everything to do with what street politics is against. We have to pay closer attention to how DW Flames reacts to both Adam and Bricc Baby in order to really get a full view of why he walked away. The way that he walked away.
Someone who's been giving it a solid attempt at rapping all these years.
That's
people
correct.
know exactly what he raps like, and
Not a solid.
you can say that to him. Like, Lush is a very talented lyricist and writer and all that kind of stuff. I'll give it to him. But he shot his shot. He worked at it. I wish I had spent 20 years working at it. I just never got into it.
I got two things. So it's like, okay, he's a rapper, and he feels like he can rap. And he feels like the fact that he knows how much energy and talent it takes to be as hard as them because he does the same thing every day. That's probably where he feels like
That's the basketball thing.
Yeah, you get
It's
it.
like he played.
That's the basketball.
So I'm saying there is a possible way that he can know more, but you being an outside person who studied or a person who just studied, you can know more. You feel me? I can just know about over here. I know how this game ain't go on the West Coast, period. And you might can tell me how it go some shit that they hold up on the East Coast.
Right, because if me and you go to New York together tomorrow, guess what? I probably know more about gang banging shit out there, and you're probably going to be like, so wait, they're from what? Or whatever, or what rapper is from that? What, you know about
New York, and New York don't rap.
Fair enough. Like, if that wasn't the case, I would totally understand because average person from LA, what the fuck do they give a fuck about knowing about New York? To them, it's like, oh, they got Bloods and Crips, that's crazy.
Like, I know.
So, first off, it's actually a bit embarrassing in itself that Adam can't stop talking about Suspect. This time he's making sure that everyone knows that Lush One is a person who he thinks can really rap and has hip-hop knowledge. During the entire conversation, Adam didn't acknowledge Suspect's rapping skills, but quick to shout out the rapping abilities of Lush One. Sounds like Adam is setting up a play to get rid of Suspect and bring back Lush One. Suspect seems to still be too immature to realize that he should relax and stop arguing with his boss. While Adam seems too narcissistic to allow Suspect to make him look like a culture vulture who is only claiming to be about hip-hop because he knows how to make a profit off of the negative energy surrounding it. The biggest sign of narcissism is when Adam begins to tell two longtime California street members that he thinks that he knows more about New York City gangs than they do because of the few New York drill rappers that he communicated with and interviewed. No one can deny, it's surprising to see how well Adam has been surviving with all of the street politics that he has already put himself in the middle of. But it's another story when Adam is trying to flex his gang knowledge on two native California street members. How long will they allow Adam to say whatever he wants without any pushback?
Certain people in New York, you probably can do that with me.
Yeah. Like, you gonna look back like, hold up. All the Crips gonna be out in New York. I'll be
for sure they gonna
I have them all out in New York.
I apologize for any time that I said that Bricc Baby is a certified and credible street member in his hood. Bricc Baby is starting to give Major C before vibes of pretending to be something that he's not just for some money and attention. This is officially where DW Flames begins to stand on business and let Adam know that he's talking to the wrong one with his fake gang knowledge flex. DW lets it be known that he has a bunch of members in the streets of New York, and Bricc Baby immediately lets Adam know that Adam may be able to talk that way towards him because he has limited experience and connects in New York. First of all, with Bricc Baby making numerous claims of being the face of his hood, it says a lot that he would allow Adam to make these types of claims, knowing that his hood is all over New York City. Bricc Baby takes his embarrassments to a new level when he tries to play follow the leader with DW Flame. So as Adam is questioning DW Flame and his connections to New York gangs, Bricc has already been ignored as the joke that he is portraying to be, as DW Flame starts to speak on how many people would come out for him in New York. Here goes Bricc Baby in the back, trying to all of a sudden let us know that he would also have a whole bunch of street members come outside and represent for him as well. Just to make things clear, it seems kind of obvious that Adam is willing to give almost anyone a chance at no jumper, but especially a street member that can double as a type of security for the platform. Once Bricc Baby lost his street credibility and Adam made claims about hearing that Bricc Baby was disciplined for what he said on the recorded phone call, Adam stopped showing Bricc Baby the respect as some sort of big-time heavy hitter in the streets. It's starting to look like Adam wants to test his new power over the street members on DW Flame now. This is where I think the walkout is starting to get closer to happening. Pay attention to what happens next.
Listen, So the second thing,
hopefully I don't invite any ops.
The second
ain't no ops. I ain't got no. We ain't got no.
Hey, if anything happens, I'm gonna have my security. I'm gonna jump on his back, and he's gonna run away, and I'm gonna be on his back.
I believe.
Hey, listen.
I might make him stick me in his kangaroo pouch.
I'm gonna grab you, kid. Adam, we over here. What you doing?
At this point, I'm sure everyone is thinking that Adam is doing and saying everything for content, and I don't debate that. But it seems like he's trying to push another agenda that Bricc Baby seems to be cool with, but he's still trying to figure out what boundaries he can cross with DW Flame. From the thought of inviting some of DW Flame rivals in New York to No Jumper, shows that Adam is pushing boundaries. Even if this was just a joke, with all of the real-life drama going on at No Jumper, where rivals are known to pop up for surprise interviews with Adam, this is not something that most street members would appreciate. Another thing is, it seems like Adam mentioned possible rivals of DW Flame in order to see if he can get some information out of him of any real unknown rivals that Adam is unaware of. It was another notch on the belt of DW Flame how he shut Adam down immediately and let him know that he does not have any rivals. After this moment, you can see how DW Flame was already setting himself to leave, before Adam referred to him as someone who has bad girls club energy. Notice how confused DW Flame reacts when Adam mentions the idea of jumping on a man's back to get away from any danger. Once again, this is in a conversation with two known street members. Adam feels comfortable saying some of the weirdest things. What does it mean to stick someone in their kangaroo pouch? I would want to know for educational purposes, but honestly don't know if I really want to be bothered with knowing what he meant by that. Regardless, it is pure comedy to see DW Flame get confused on what Adam said and just try to ignore it and move on with the discussion. This counts as the official first time DW Flame was ready to walk away from this No Jumper live stream. What's up next?
The second thing that I was saying was I feel like the big three came together. They've been seeing little rap beef things going viral. I feel like the big three came together to get Kendrick and a couple people off the bench, and they come back this way because Cole, we haven't heard nothing from Cole in a long time. We haven't heard nothing from Kendrick.
I have thoughts on that. Let's just close out this suspect thing real quick, and then we can get into that conversation because obviously J. Cole apologizing and shit is this crazy new development.
I didn't see that shit.
But for real?
I've been traveling to.
But
this would be considered the epitome of why No Jumper is not a hip-hop platform, but instead a media platform that covers topics in hip-hop. Bricc Baby is following the lead of Adam and speaking as an authority figure in hip-hop. I have no problem with this at all, especially with Bricc Baby actually being a rapper with a history of making good music. But as a host on a show that is portraying to be about hip-hop and having a discussion about the most trending topic with Kendrick versus J. Cole, Bricc Baby admits that he is not up to date on what is going on. Bricc Baby didn't hear the J. Cole apology that they've been speaking about. This does not mean that he wasn't aware of it, but it shows that hip-hop is not their main overall concern on No Jumper as a whole. To each its own, and I can still appreciate the entertainment value that they do provide. Let's take another walk into the halls of insanity in the content world.
I want to bend their food.
You want to bend their food. Sit on my lap, food. But so just to end that,
what just happened?
Fuck, bro.
y'all got shit.
Yeah.
It's from the DL episode.
I know. Tell the people, pause.
You were on the other side of the table.
I know.
So you would have to sit on my lap.
Nah.
Okay, my bad.
Adam, please.
Yeah, that's gay.
Yeah.
Okay, but so
even the gay guy thought that. Go ahead.
Now this is officially the second moment that DW Flame was ready to walk away from the No Jumper live stream. First off, the fact that Adam and Bricc Baby are having some semi-coded conversation to give an excuse on why Bricc Baby didn't get to watch the J. Cole apology is pointless if they already let us know that they were trying to come down off the high they had from their most recent party. By the way, this is the same party that DW Flame did not want to go to, causing Adam to say that he had bad girls club energy. But the obvious highlight was when Adam and Bricc Baby started to discuss the idea of Bricc Baby sitting on Adam's lap. Knowing how sensitive the gang culture is, especially after witnessing Bricc Baby go through a lot over one single word, Adam is certainly testing his boundaries. This reminds me of when he walked in on the live stream No Jumper News in front of all men with a thong exposed, then pulling off an April Fool's joke and telling the world that he's coming out of the closet, despite the fact that for years the world has already been saying this. Regardless, Bricc Baby actually answers calmly and interacts with Adam about why Bricc Baby should be the one who has to sit on Adam's lap. The only time that Bricc really started to show some pushback is when DW Flame gets uncomfortable and lets them know that he thinks that he should just go. Once again, it is funny to see how reckless Adam can get. But it's sad to see how much they seem to care about the No Jumper brand and how little Adam seems to care about their personal brands. The third official strike, once again, was when Adam claimed that DW Flame had Bad Girls Club energy, and DW calmly got up and left the building. It was a mystery on if DW Flame was going to come back to No Jumper, but now it's time to break down the immediate aftermath of DW Flame walking away from the livestream. Let's check out what happens when DW Flame makes his first surprise appearance on No Jumper.
Hey, that's crazy, right? When we talk about it. This gotta be scripted. This gotta be scripted.
What's up, cuz?
Yo,
Hey,
the universe is universal.
Adam at? Adam here? Yeah, tell Cut to come in here too. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this shit straight right here, cuz all that weird shit, all that gay shit, bitch shit that niggas be playing, I don't play that, cuz. If you gotta do that type of shit to be at No Jumper, nigga, fuck No Jumper. 23rd Street, nigga. I don't play that. Nowhere. I have never let a nigga play like that. I only left yesterday because I was off that Henny. I know how I get.
What I just said.
On 23rd Street.
What I just said.
I be on butt skunk in this motherfucker on insane crib. You don't play with niggas like me. You play with niggas like Big Sad, niggas who snitching like that. Niggas who, you play with bitch ass niggas like that. You don't play like that. I don't know about nobody else, but I don't need No Jumper.
It's officially time to welcome everyone to the DW Flame takeover of No Jumper. Right from the beginning, DW Flame is showing that he's cool, calm, and collected. But at the same time, ready to blow up if anyone plays with him again the way that Adam played with him. Right away, he is asking for Adam and wants to address the actual person he has an issue with. Unlike what Bricc Baby did, when he made his surprise appearance and let his emotions lead him to a bad crash out. Bricc Baby is immediately excited and shows that he is there to support DW Flame and officially be his cheerleader. We have to pay close attention to how DW Flame finally realizes that he's the realest one on No Jumper, and there's no other host that's close enough to be considered in second place. DW clearly sends shots towards Bricc Baby when he says, "I don't know about anyone else up here, but I don't need No Jumper." Most people didn't catch this because they are only focused on money. If you think outside the box and behind the scenes, both Adam and Bricc Baby admitted that Bricc had legal issues and Adam was there to give him a legal job and reference to stay in the streets. Therefore, regardless of how much money Bricc Baby already has stashed away, he needs to show and prove constant loyalty to Adam because he literally needed and still needs No Jumper to, at least, stay in the streets. How will Bricc Baby react to DW Flame's hostile energy?
Nigga.
Oh,
and that's the truth. I've been booming before No Jumper. Nigga, been had shows on, been cracking, been a nigga on 23rd Street. I ain't a nigga who let nobody talk to me crazy, nigga. I'm really like that on Insane Crib, nigga. On Insane, I come heavy everywhere I go. If I wanted to blow up, ain't nothing in a building could have stopped me. Nobody, nigga, security, nothing. On Insane Crib, I shut shit down. For real. That's the difference, though. That's the difference. I don't play like that. I don't play with the gay community. I'm not gay, so I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why even I have my own show now, because that kind of separates me from having to play so much with niggas. I don't, you know, and I understand certain shit, like niggas play like that. That's how y'all play. But I ain't never, have I ever played with you, any of y'all?
But that's what I said when you left. I'm like, some niggas play, some niggas don't. Cause even in jail, you can play.
Because even
like previously stated, I don't consider DW Flame walking away from the live stream a technical crash out, but this is the first time where it seemed like a crash out was about to happen at any moment. DW Flame is making it extremely clear that he is not playing any more games at No Jumper, and if it happens again, not even the security will be able to hold him back. Now this is one layer of an onion that we will be peeling back, but the mere mention of security at No Jumper while everyone is talking about what happened to Dijon and the alleged shooting shows that DW Flame is not playing by any script. That Dijon case is fresh and ongoing, meaning anything said about it will potentially be able to be used in courtroom proceedings. We'll get back to that topic later on, but for now, how will Adam feel about DW Flame threatening to only do his solo show at No Jumper? Will Adam come to his senses and show the proper respect that DW Flame is demanding? Will Adam try to raise how much he pays DW Flame in order to let him continue to play around with him? Will Adam take DW Flame as a potential threat that won't bow down and cancel his solo show altogether?
With him just saying, he just, all he was saying is, I think niggas supposed to hit me up to let me know where we going. That's what he, but anywhere around the bitch where I'm like, my brothers in there wasn't here because my brother be like, DW, cuz you doing too much. They know I'm about to do too much. You know what I'm saying? Too. I didn't want to reach across there. I know Adam, cuz. Like, Adam, we be chilling, cuz. I ain't want to reach across the table, slap the shit out you, cuz. I'm saying I'm a gangster, for real, cuz. 23rd Street, like, bro. Like, always saying Crip, so I kind of, like, you know, just chill. Even when I left, I wasn't mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, cuz I don't play that
breather. You had to take a lap, cuz.
I don't play that. I know me, DW, though, cuz always saying I get to turn it up on everything. Always saying Crip. And the last time every time I go off my instinct or my first thought, nigga, I end up in jail for a long time. That's why niggas like, oh, DW, you should have shut up. It's a bunch of mark ass niggas telling me what I should have did. Nigga, always saying Crip, you niggas ain't never did nothing.
This is very interesting. DW Flame is now focusing on how he doesn't play around with certain words. Why do you think Adam would use the words he used to describe DW Flame as a street member who has bad girls club energy? I think that Adam learned a lesson from the DW Flame and Bricc Baby word drama. When Bricc Baby had the hardcore persona but still was able to let an apology keep him from crashing out, it seems like Adam took this as a lesson, that you can say anything to a street member, as long as you are willing to immediately apologize if you offend them. One of DW Flame and Bricc Baby's biggest argument was that there wasn't a need for any sort of reaction because DW Flame immediately apologized after the slip-up. If DW Flame is admitting that an apology should be enough to end mistaken tension, Adam would see this as an opportunity to say anything wild that comes to his imagination. Don't forget how we covered Adam asking DW Flame previously if he could interview his baby mother. How will Adam react to these comments?
That's a narrative. You should have did something to Adam.
Oh, you should have.
I went to sleep, but
See, I was gonna explode right off back, but I know Adam is in this case he's a fool.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Fools don't know no better.
Yeah. But did you think he wanted something from you at that moment?
Who,
like, he was off stage to.
For the most part, I sit back and chill. He like. As soon as he said he about to say something, I'm like, don't do that.
He was too calm.
I pointed that out earlier. I said,
I said, don't do that. I just told him, don't do that. Like, you get what I'm saying? So since I don't, like, when Adam get here, it's going to be the same energy. I'm going to say the same shit. 23rd Street, nigga. I always said, I wish he was here right now. I didn't come in thinking he wasn't here. I was going to holler at Cub being here. Because me personally, I would say I'm one of the most respectful people on the whole podcast. Ain't one person got into it with me.
Exactly.
One person be like, nothing. I always say, Crip, nigga, Adam, what's up? Cuz I ain't got no clips, a CEO podcast up or nothing. Everybody else shit going up. What's up, cuz? I always say my shit going up without niggas posting my shit and all that. What's up? I'm 23rd. I'm trying to figure out what's really going on.
Once again, this is the end of the Bricc Baby dominating No Jumper era and the beginning of the DW Flame No Jumper takeover. The other hosts, who were literally leading the live stream, are now treating DW Flame like he's their special guest and allowing him to do and say whatever he feels. Besides Adam and Whack 100, I haven't seen anyone else control the room at No Jumper like DW Flame is controlling the room. Bricc Baby couldn't help himself and had to say something, but out of all the things DW Flame said and complained about, why did Bricc Baby feel the need to mention the narratives? It seems like, once again, Bricc Baby is caught between a rock and a hard place. Of course, no Diddy. He is already an official Adam cheerleader, but now he has to be a DW Flame cheerleader, and at the same time not offend Adam. We have to pay closer attention to their interaction moving forward, but it's important to highlight the fact that DW Flame complained that Adam is not putting up enough clips from DW Flame and his solo show. With all other shows getting immediate clips literally during and right after the livestream ends, it is weird that DW Flame just had a show with Nick Cannon, and there were a very limited amount of clips being posted. Does Adam already have a problem with DW Flame and trying to push his limits to make him quit? What reason could Adam have for holding back the success of DW Flame? Does Adam have an issue with DW Flame having strong connections with his rivals and back on Fig?
Always saying, Crip, cuz don't play this. I'm a real nigga. You don't fuck with a real nigga's character. You got bitch ass niggas. You got bitch ass niggas who sitting at home on a blow up mattress thinking that you could get somebody killed from thinking they could play with them. You get what I'm saying? I would go outside and a nigga think because he seen on No Jumper and nigga play.
You see who in the chat trying to be funny right now?
Me and his career
over. No, but I'm just saying though, cause like,
Big Sad, Big Sad. I'm already man, Big Sad. No disrespect. Hey, no disrespect to the PBGs, to the hood that Big Sad used to be from, but Big Sad ain't never seen so many ARs on Cadillac. Nigga, he ain't never seen so many niggas outside on Cadillac patrolling your shit. Like y'all, come on,
you still on
TV. Yeah, shout out to my niggas though. From PBG, shout out to my niggas I really fuck with. They don't fuck with cuz neither, nigga. You ain't never seen niggas patrol.
I ain't gonna lie, when they called in, that's what, remember I called you like they called in. That's what they called in and said.
Yeah.
They like, bro, he don't even know if we with the play or not.
Yeah.
Put up over here. He ain't even
Yo, what happened yesterday? Like I said, cuz I really don't do, I'm a positive figure. You feel me? So, for the most part, and I'm a gangster, I build my shit up from the ground up. No flaws.
This another classic clip that tells more than it seems like it's exposing. Once again, DW Flame deserves unlimited respect for the way that he has been moving on No Jumper. But the way that he took things to the music level with a Big Sad diss track, then the street level with his members in Big Sad Neighborhood, was nothing less than epic. It's not much to say about that, but DW Flame started to give some graphic details about what went on behind the scenes when the cameras were turned off, and Bricc Baby did an honorable thing by helping DW Flame calm down and switch subjects. Now, it's important to know that DW Flame was focused on his subject of how he is not cool with the games that Adam plays on No Jumper with him. Bricc Baby is the one who tried to change the subject and react to a comment that Big Sad made. Of course, I don't think Bricc Baby knew that DW Flame was about to give details of cars and tools being pulled out, but this shows how desperate Bricc Baby is to make sure he stays in good grace with Adam. Last thing to highlight is the idea that Bricc mentions about DW Flame not being with the play at No Jumper. What play are they running at No Jumper that involves Adam consistently pushing his limits with everyone?
Flawless, niggas can play and be funny as much as they want. I ain't got one scratch on my name, one proof of me ever doing no weird shit, cuz. So my whole thing is, cuz, I don't know about nobody here, but if you have to play with the gay community and say weird shit, if you have to fake play, be disrespected, cuz on the dead homies, like I said, fuck No Jumper in that case, nigga. I'm from 23rd Street, nigga, the worst street, on that same crib, and nigga ain't never seen. He didn't. Let's get this right too. He did not call me a bitch. That's not what he said. On that same crib. Let's get that straight. All he basically, to get down to it, he's saying in that chat, I don't reply. I expect somebody to hit me up. Whatever. On that same crib, because I don't know what type of parties niggas going to.
Oh,
that's why I don't jump in the chat. Like, I'm not excited.
I didn't get invited either.
I'm not invited. I just wasn't like,
he did check on me. I'm gonna keep it all the way a band. He called me like, what's happening? I ain't want my bitch to know I was going. So I just was like playing it to the left. We on the phone. I'm like, man, I ain't even going. Cause we getting into it. So I'm like, if she know I'm going, then she gonna try to sabotage that. Like, whoa. So at the end of the day, that's why he like, nigga, Bricc said he wasn't going, and he popped up, and that's how it started. He was trying to see if some niggas that's like him is approving of going to this party because he don't know if it's an eye-buster party.
Now the cheerleading doesn't get any worse than what Bricc Baby is doing here. Did he just say that DW Flame has a top-tier street member report card? Since when do street members from different hoods rank one another? And why is a report card being mentioned while there are a ton of rumors that are sure to stay in the near future about Dijon and what potentially happened to him at No Jumper? Regardless, DW Flame doesn't budge from his stance, and it's hilarious to hear how he feels about those No Jumper parties. After all of the wild discussions they always have about these parties, It's amazing how nobody is mentioning how Diddy literally was known for the same things that they are bragging about having at these wild no-jumper parties. It's hilarious to hear how Sharp tries to interject and mention how he didn't get invited to the last party, a sign that he might be on a downfall out of no jumper. Too much super tough macho man energy with women, and nothing at all to say to men who do and say things 10 times worse than the women. Bricc Baby and Sharp try to ride the DW flame wave of not messing with the no-jumper parties. But they knew they couldn't keep that lie going with all of the happy stories they are on live streams bragging about. Bricc Baby went as far as to try to blame his baby mother for why he went to the party. Instead of just being honest and saying he wanted to go to the party because they have everything that he wants, or that he's going because Adam wants him to go, Bricc Baby says that he only went to the party because he was mad at his baby mother. You can never trust someone who is willing to lie about anything at any time, just to keep up with an image.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I just indulge. I'm not a chat type nigga. I hit you up, you hit me up, whatever. That's what type of nigga I am. It just be a lot. Sometimes they be talking about shit I don't know about. Sometimes I'll be like, okay, so I'm not in there.
I play too much for bro. But I play with the homies like that. Like, I ain't gonna lie like that. But you looking like, that's you. And I know you're not with, so I never play with you. I've never played with you.
When I be making the faces like, I'm doing what I do. I stay out of it. I always say,
you never indulge in none of that shit.
I don't indulge in no weird shit.
That's why I'm like, you kind of ain't count on, like, nigga, on hood. Like, I call Gordy bitch on the show, all that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's my homeboy. That bitch not playing. Woo, woo. But some homies don't play the bitch word, and you know that.
And it's not even that. It's not like, well, I don't play the bitch word. It's not that I'm like super nothing. I ain't super like, don't play with me. I'm just like,
some people don't do it.
You can't see.
She was on the Henny yesterday.
Yeah.
He was like, nigga, that's why I was on the dog.
Did you used to watch the show before you got on it?
No, I will watch once in a while. Like, that's why I don't know too much. I don't even know.
You like how I was coming in.
I came here pure. Like, I came here not even knowing what, but then is I'm a lion. I can go wherever I don't blend, that mean it ain't other lions. You get what I'm saying? So
this is where Bricc Baby found his own way to admit that DW Flame is officially the realest member on No Jumper. With everything that we know in the public about Adam, No Jumper, and the wild parties, what does Bricc Baby mean when he says that he knows that he plays too much for DW Flame? We haven't seen any weird interactions with him on camera. So what has been going on behind scenes for Bricc Baby to say that? If Bricc Baby is actually saying that he knows that he plays too much, this must mean that he knows that DW Flame is moving the right way that he represents to move. DW Flame is literally exposing Bricc Baby, simply being himself. It's actually starting to seem like Bricc Baby has more motives behind his action than just pleasing Adam and No Jumper. Let's see what's next.
And I'm a lion on YouTube too. I've been on the internet a long time, gang. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
But this right here, I've never been playing with weird shit. Ain't nobody. I still ain't been playing with.
I said that in the beginning. I said, "Cuz don't know nothing about pushing narratives." Cuz don't. I said it on our live stream. Remember church? I said that nigga pure, bro. He like a guy body, like with tough skin. Cause like. He don't even know about how niggas try niggas and do all that shit, but nigga, he's so receptive and not letting it change his push. Remember I said that, I'm like, and he ain't letting that shit change his push. But he coming into this toxic ass world, and nigga, he like on some pure gangbang, like, hey, it is or it ain't. And this is like, this world right here, cuz, is cooked on.
Like, nigga, like, hold up. I explain all that.
This is Hollywood.
As I'm analyzing these clips, I'm realizing that Adam might have a problem with everyone up here, including Bricc Baby. Bricc Baby is now completely cheerleading for DW Flame. In the eyes of Bricc Baby, DW Flame is pure, and Bricc Baby, once again, admits that he plays games and pushes narratives at No Jumper. What does Bricc Baby mean when he says that he try members at No Jumper? Once again, I'm trying to avoid thinking too deep about these things, but all of this talk is literally the same type of talk that was happening with Diddy. Why do they feel so comfortable basically advertising what they do? Does this mean that most hosts we see on No Jumper are only there because they passed all of the Adam and Bricc Baby No Jumper tests? The funniest thing is how pathetic Sharp sounds by trying to let Bricc Baby know that he's just as pure as DW Flame. Like always, everyone ignored Sharp, but it's still its own entertainment to see how hard he's trying to play a character that nobody respects, whether real or not.
The thing about Wild 'N Out, it really got niggas who openly gated, who don't play games. They not finna play with you. They don't play with niggas. They don't play with us.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? They actually normal human. Now we got niggas who saying they straight, playing gay, with niggas who you know they gay. So how you don't know that a nigga don't play like that?
Yeah.
That's what I said. I can't tell cuz what to do. That's his brother.
That's my white boy.
I got homies that play however the fuck they play, and I always never played like that. Only saying trip.
And you can tell in your push. That's what I was telling Adam. I'm like, you just ain't catching on. Like throughout the, I don't know, it probably been 10, 12 weeks that we've been doing this together, right? Mm-hmm. I've never once seen you indulge into the gay joke or make a segue off of that, or you get what I'm saying, or like reply with some old shit to make everybody laugh. Like you
I'm just confident in myself, so I can coexist with niggas when y'all playing like that, or even if a gay person is around, but I can coexist because I'm a man, because I know what the fuck I'm on. You feel me? I ain't on no weird shit, so that's just y'all, cuz. But when a nigga start playing with me, one thing, no scary business, no bitch ass business, no gay business. My name ain't never been attached to none of that, and ain't never been attached to no proof, no paperwork, no none of that, nigga.
This is the point where DW Flame stats to break down how he knows that what Adam is doing at No Jumper is not just a Hollywood thing, because he works with many openly gay people on Wild 'N Out. And none of them ever played games with the straight people the way that Adam plays games at No Jumper. At this point, DW Flame is calm, and everyone is comfortable enough to express themselves. It's intriguing how right after the princess mentions this gay-off phrase, which I have no idea what it means and don't have any desire or need to know. But once she says this, Bricc Baby tries to calm DW Flame by letting him know that Adam is his white boy. Bricc Baby happily lets everyone know that he is aligned with Adam and that he always tries to tell Adam that DW Flame does not indulge like everyone else. Once again, what are they doing at No Jumper? What is Bricc Baby quietly admitting to indulging with at No Jumper?
So we different type of niggas. Let me know. Always saying crib. Let me know. Like I said, cuz CEO podcast still jumping. I might just have to be limited to one if that's what some niggas doing, man, though. You get what I'm saying? If niggas is Mando playing weird over here and weird over, I don't blame, cuz I'm in the same crib. I don't blame with that. Nigga, I'm a gangster from the east side, nigga, on Long Beach. On the dead hoes.
I got a question, right? Do your parents hold you to a certain standard?
My mama know I'm a gangster.
No. That's not, come on, we know that. No, this is your brother just talking. Look, right? Your parents watch this?
Nah, my mama don't watch this.
If she seen a nigga playing with you on
my
some
mama
gay
know
shit,
I'm gonna check.
But I'm saying, would she call you like, hey, cuz, why you even playing with that nigga like that?
My mom be like, I don't like that shit. Son.
Yeah, that's how. So my mom does that. So I'm like, I'm telling the nigga like it's pressure, but my mom know I'm a funny nigga. I be like, wow, that's us being funny. She like, but he just took a picture. But you get what I'm saying? So like, you don't even know like the pressure of like even when Dejan first came out, like nigga, you don't know the pressure his parents have to find out on the TV show. On the YouTube show what's going on.
You could tell that DW Flame is serious about potentially ending ties with the regular No Jumper shows if Adam doesn't stop with the games. By the way, he keeps reiterating only caring about his solo show if he's going to do anything. Once again, Bricc Baby lost and confused on what to do to make both DW Flame and Adam happy with what he says. Tries to change the subject and ends up making himself look more questionable than before. Bricc Baby actually just asked DW Flame how his mother will feel if she saw Adam playing gay games with him on No Jumper. The actual question is not as bad as it seems, but what came after was questionable. Bricc Baby wants us to believe that his mom questions him about the gay games that Adam plays with him, and somehow he still allows Adam to play those gay games. When people start to say random, unnecessary, and pointless things like this, there's always a deeper meaning waiting to be exposed. Why does Bricc Baby use these thoughts to transition towards how Dejan's mother must have went through to find out that Dejan was gay through No Jumper? Why is Bricc Baby concerned with the pressures of being gay? Why does Bricc Baby spend time thinking about what happens when someone comes out of the closet? Should we expect to hear that Bricc Baby will come out the closet next at No Jumper? Are they playing a game with the gay target market audience, using the idea of coming out of the closet to get more views?
Damn, I should find out why Dijon not here.
No, don't do it.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
saying, let me alone.
Don't do that.
I was saying, leave me alone. Yeah, I'm 23, nigga.
Leave a nigga alone. What you say, good?
Yeah. Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. And LeBron.
Stop playing.
Hey,
Stop playing, dog. Cuz always saying. On it, I know the truth.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, nigga.
We go.
I'm a great fucking person.
Super.
I don't like I'm the dead homies, but I just even when I walked out to wash my hands, I laughed a little bit. Like I'm like Adam's a fool. I'm saying he don't know no better.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? I'm like that don't know no better. But I'm 23. I don't let niggas in the hood play with my character. And what I look like finna let the white man fucking play with my name on the thing, cuz on the set. And I ain't never even put you in no category. I'm the only nigga who ain't put you in no category.
At this point, the Dijon story is officially the biggest thing buzzing at No Jumper. The moment that DW Flame mentions that he actually found out why Dijon not there at No Jumper anymore, Bricc Baby got nervous and started to try to stop DW Flame from saying too much. The best thing is that DW Flame didn't say anything else about Dijon after that, but he did make a very serious mini-threat. It sounds like DW Flame is letting Adam know that just like Dijon could have a potential lawsuit on his hand, DW Flame is willing to go that same legal route for the unwanted gay energy that is constantly being forced. Technically, it's definitely in the category of harassment. Speaking about categories, it's deep how DW Flame mentions being the only one at No Jumper that doesn't put Adam in a category. What category do the others put Adam in? There seems to be too much stuff going on behind the scenes, and I'm sure all of it will eventually come to the surface. We can't ignore the fact that DW Flame mentioned how he can't let a white man play those types of games with him, but he also was on the show with Adam talking about how he thinks Suspect was wrong for bringing up race. Just need to highlight that DW Flame needs to check the hypocrisy. If it was pointless for Suspect to say, it's also pointless for DW Flame to say.
I ain't said Adam is this, or Adam is, niggas like, why you working for that nigga? Why you doing this? I ain't never said that. I'm gonna let me see for myself, ass nigga. Cause I know niggas that'll tell you not to go fuck with certain bitches, but the bitches be cool. You get what I'm saying? So people like, oh, Adam this, but I'm like, niggas paint their own narratives too. You get what I'm saying? So for me being that person, I should be the last nigga play with, and I'm the dead homies. I'm very dangerous when I'm out of pocket.
Sober.
Dead homies, and I rarely get out of pocket. So that what y'all seen from me was growth.
That was super under control.
What y'all see from me, I got my manager, I got niggas calling.
I mean, shit, like I said, a motherfucker can only find out what's gonna happen when you play with a nigga that you don't know by playing.
All right.
And
I don't want to find out the wrong way.
No, but you can't just play the wrong way every time, gang. Like, listen, I'm gonna tell you straight up. If you not,
I know. And the thing is too, like even when y'all was arguing, the only thing I don't play is just the race thing. I kind of say you kind of played the race thing a little bit, but him.
By this time, it seems like Bricc is going to have to figure out who he really wants to be a cheerleader for. He obviously needs to keep cheerleading for Adam to keep his job and potentially his freedom, but DW Flame is where he can regain his lost street credibility. Suspect arrives and DW Flame stands on business by making his same hypocritical comment about how Suspect should have never brought up the race thing. And just like everyone else, no one is calling DW Flame out for it. I can actually understand, like I stated earlier, DW Flame is officially the man in charge on No Jumper, and if things change, it will happen because of these moves that DW Flame is making. Most of the other hosts are probably looking at DW Flame as some sort of hero who just saved them from a toxic environment they didn't really want to be a part of.
Up doing the big ups thing, real niggas don't do that to their brothers neither. You get what I'm saying? That don't make you look no cooler than me, gang. I'm only saying because as a human, I'm worth more than a lot of niggas, period. I'm only saying, crib, once money fall on a nigga like me, crazy money, millions and millions of dollars fall, it's over for weird niggas. Period. It's over for weird niggas. I can stop weird niggas from even getting in. Oh, 23rd Street. But I'm not saying in that case with Adam, I'm talking about other
Just
niggas.
period.
But besides that, in your situation, y'all was making valid points, but yeah, just doing the big up saying I don't like that neither, that's gay. Or excuse me, but that's weird. You know what I'm saying?
Talking, bro.
But we don't do no. I don't pick sides. If you notice what I'm doing, because I know y'all bro.
At this point, it's definitely time to consider the conclusion, especially after DW Flame just basically let everyone know that he doesn't care about the money talk that Adam flexes with. And when he gets his hands on the big money, it will be over for all of the people who are weird. Now, after spending all of this time calling Adam weird and accusing him of playing weird games, how can Adam not take that as a threat? Is there any way for Adam to acknowledge what DW Flame is saying and make some needed changes to No Jumper? Could it be possible that DW Flame will resurrect the original energy of No Jumper and change the way that the content is being produced? Regardless of what happens, I'm sure we will all be entertained. Before we end this, we have to examine one more hilarious and sad clip. This is first a clip of Sharp showing that he also feels like he's stuck between a rock and a hard place, as he tries to explain how he can see things from both Adam's and DW Flame perspective. What part of Adam playing games that the employee doesn't want to play is Sharp able to understand? Then pay close attention to what Suspect says about the things that gangsters do when you go to sleep around them. Too many grown people are making the most immature moves on a consistent basis. This is not a problem because they are devaluing themselves. It's a problem because they are teaching the next generation that this is what you need to do if you want to be popular. Hope you enjoyed and looking forward to hearing the responses from some of these questions. You guys always teach and entertain me with the interactions, but until next time, enjoy life and realize that every time you wake up, it's just like receiving a winning lottery ticket.
No,
So I sit back and let y'all
said, I see both sides of it.
Yeah,
If
you
I
came
see Adam's side, but I see D-Dub's side too, because there's a lot of niggas that just don't play that shit. They don't play that.
I know Adam not calling me no bitch, cuz.
But still, you didn't like to be categorized. Like, I understand.
Don't even play around that word.
Yeah.
Don't even play around it. Boom. That's why I just snapped out. I let him breathe on that one. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna let this breathe. On 23rd.
Do you have homies that call each other bitches?
Oh yeah.
But you don't.
I got homies that call each other bitches.
But you don't.
You be wrong. I played. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I just don't disrespect you, gang.
Yeah, no, because it's like I'm trying to explain to them, like in the gang community, it's like two different types of, like some niggas don't play the games and some niggas do, but we know not to play the games with the homies that don't play the games out of respect. He can be the littlest nigga, like I don't play like that.
Like for me, like nigga, I don't like when niggas do that. You sleeping and niggas pour water on you. So anytime I'm with the homies, I'm telling niggas right when I go to sleep, I'm not pouring water on none of y'all, so don't no nigga throw no water on me, because I'm not playing those games with y'all. I'm not gonna throw no water on you, so when I'm asleep, don't throw none on me.